What's the most common food and environmental allergies? So actually, what I will encourage you to do, Teresa, for a fuller answer and a breakdown is actually, if you head over to my YouTube channel, over the last couple of weeks, I've been putting a few allergy videos together, and they answer this specific questions with kind of percentages. So that's youtube.com/ourpetshealth. But so Teresa, if we start with food allergies, so the most common cause of a food allergy is the protein part of a dog's diet. Now, the history of food allergy is generally it's a diet that a dog has been eating for a considerable length of time. It's not something that they've just started eating and they suddenly get an allergy. It's something that develops after a period of eating that. Now, what that period is going to vary for each individual dog, but it's most likely to be the protein component. So that is the meat part. Beef is top of the tree. We do have pork, we have fish, we have poultry. Carbohydrates can play a role as well. So there is the kind of wheat, I think, is the first one, and I think that's number 4 on the list of most common causes of food allergy. But it's to a single. So there's a big, and the reason that I'm umming and erring is how to phrase this best. There's a big push for grain-free feeding. With the thought that all grains are bad. Grains can provide a really important source of nutrients, and ultimately I believe that we feed our pets nutrients, not ingredients, meaning that if we're providing certain nutrients, then the ingredients are not so important. There's a big push against grains that is completely unjustified. They can provide a fantastic source of nutrition, but for those dogs that are allergic, and there are dogs that are allergic to a grain, wheat is the most common one, but they're only going to be allergic to that one. They're generally not allergic to multiple. And similarly with the proteins, our dogs tend to be allergic to a single protein and not multiple. Now, that's not to say that doesn't happen, but that's not the normal situation. When it comes to environmental allergens, we've got causes of environmental allergies. The picture is a little bit different in that it is incredibly common for dogs to be allergic to multiple things. It's very rare that they're only allergic to a single thing. And unfortunately, there's a huge crossover here. Now, the exact pollens that are going to be causing a problem are going to vary depending on where you are in the world. But it's likely that there's going to be multiple trees, multiple grasses. Those are the big ones. Human dander, so our skin cells, so dust in the house is very, very common. All of those are present in about 40 to 60% of dogs. I believe that figure is off the top of my head. Storage mites, if we're feeding a commercial food, storage mites absolutely can play a problem, and so it's important that we take steps to reduce the chance of those being present in your dog's food, which is why food is so important regardless of what your feeding philosophy is. So those are really the most common ones.
Dogs, like humans, suffer from the aggravating effects of seasonal allergies. Even though there is no magic cure, you can make some changes and eliminate certain foods from your diet to avoid an adverse reaction. In this video, Dr. Alex Avery will give some tips on how to change your dog's diet to relieve allergy symptoms.